Hello, I want to start today with a really big idea. Okay, one that might actually shift the way you think about hair forever. Are you ready? Your hair is not vital for your survival. Think about that for a second. Your heart, super vital. Your lungs, essential. Your brain, absolutely necessary. But your hair, nope. You could shave it all off today and it would not impact your ability to breathe, eat, or function. Now, here's where it gets interesting because each hair is actually an organ. So every single strand is its own functioning system with a blood supply, stem cells, and its own life cycle. So if something is happening inside your body, that shouldn't be happening, like stress, nutrient deficiencies, illness, medications. Your hair is one of the first things to be sacrificed. So the body thinks not enough iron, no problem. Let's reroute it. Let's reroute it from the hair and bring it to the organs that we need it to survive. There's too much stress. We need to conserve energy. The body, we need energy. Where can we get that from? They actually pull it from the hair. Hair isn't essential. So it pulls all the resources from that. And that's why hair is not just a cosmetic issue, it's a health signal. And the sooner we start listening what is trying to tell us, the better we can help our clients, help ourselves before the damage becomes irreversible. So hair is just, it's more. Hair is more than just hair. Okay. It's confidence, it's identity, it's emotion. Now, let's flip the script for just a second, because even though hair isn't vital to survival, it is 100% vital to how people feel about themselves. I see it every day. Clients walking into my space with their head down, they're nervous, they're feeling ashamed. Some have lost hair from stress, hormonal shifts, medical treatments. Some feel guilty. They say, I know I shouldn't be upset about this. I should just be thankful that I'm alive, that I have my health. And I always tell them you are allowed to care about your hair. It is okay to want more hair, to want thicker, better hair. There is nothing wrong with that. Hair is so much more than just strands on your head. It's tied to your self perception, your confidence, and even how we show up in the world. So I sell quite a few toppers, and this is a hairpiece that you clip on. Sometimes I wear one, and it's just a hairpiece that you clip on top of your head. And when you put even 30% more hair on the top of your head, people, they actually transform. They literally sit up straighter. They touch it. They look at themselves in the eye in the mirror. And it's amazing to see. And I will never forget that one of my clients was in tears. And she said, she's like, she looked in the mirror, like at herself in the mirror, which she wasn't doing. And she goes, oh my God, I feel like myself again. And I was like, that's it. That is it. People just want to look in the mirror and feel like themselves again. I have chemo induced hair clients who come in and it's the same thing, right? They just want to look in the mirror and recognize themselves. There is nothing wrong with this. I had a client come in with alopecia areata. Um, she was quiet. She didn't really look at me. I could tell she was skeptical, unsure. Her areas were about the size of a golf ball, right in the front. And then she had one in the back as well. And she had seen many dermatologists, got so many steroid injections, and the hair was not coming back. It was a big size. And steroid injections can be very beneficial. Sometimes the hair with alopecia areata, it comes back right away. Sometimes it doesn't. These injections can be extremely painful as well, but there was no hair there. She'd been doing it for a couple of years and the hair wasn't coming back. And with alopecia areata, it comes from the gut. There are certain bacterias we need in the gut, and then it is stress triggered usually. So what we did is she's pretty stressful. She's a mom. Um, so we had her focus on her stress, what she was going to do daily for her stress. That's a big part of my consultation when you come in for a hair check to find out what type of hair loss you have. And we were incorporating foods to kind of help with her gut, some probiotics, some prebiotics that help with hair growth, um, specific bacterias that the gut needs. And she started doing an anti-inflammatory diet, which is super beneficial for people with alopecia areata. And I'll do another podcast on alopecia areata. There's a lot to go over. But anyway, and we ended up doing a TED treatment. TED treatments are something that I do at the salon that I work at. And these are growth factors that are applied, and the TED machine actually pushes that growth factor down a little bit farther into the follicle. It helps with inflammation. It's going to help with regrowth and restructuring that construction site that's under the hair follicle. So we ended up doing one treatment, and within 4 weeks, she had come back, and I went up to get her, and she had this huge smile on her face. And she like leaned forward. She was like, Tabitha, you are not going to believe my hair. And so we went in the back, and she was having so much hair growth within 4 weeks. It was crazy. We were both so excited. So if you want to follow me on Instagram. I'm actually on Instagram as Tabitha Hairstylist or at Trico EDU. I put all my before and after pictures of my clients if they let me on there. And there are some amazing before and after pictures. But this gal, and then I've seen her after that, before or after that. So like in 8 weeks, even more hair. You can't, the front spot, you can't even tell that she did not have hair there. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, with this story, you never know. You never know where people are. And remember that everyone is kind of in a different place. So if you're a hairstylist or wellness professional, listen to this, okay? I have clients who come in with full heads of hair. I had one client who had just beautiful, thick, gray hair. It was wavy. It was gorgeous. And I've had other clients who come in with no hair on top, visibly see through, like through the whole top. And there's a question that I usually ask at the end of my consultation, and it is, do you feel like you're ready for a topper or wig, camouflage, something to kind of help you with your hair? And the one gal who had the gray, thick hair, she was like, oh my God, yes, I feel like I need to shave it off and wear a wig. And that's where she was at. Okay. Then I asked the other girl this, the one who had visibly thinning hair all through the top. I asked her the same question. Do you feel like you're at a place where you need a hair topper or wig or camouflage or anything like that? And she's like, no, I don't think so. So you never know, don't assume, that my gal walking in with no hair on top, don't assume that she is ready for a topper or a wig. So never assume. Always ask people where they are. Okay. Everyone's in a different place. And I've heard some people say that they were just being vain. Here's the thing, it's not vanity, it's self-care. When someone regains their hair, they regain a piece of themselves. They walk differently. They hold their head up higher. They have light in their eyes again. And that is what we do as trichologists that is so powerful. So, those of you who are thinking of being a trichologist, I hope you have a whole new perspective. Or if you're listening to this and you didn't realize how important or how much energy your hair has that the body can pull from, I hope you learned something today. But when you help someone with hair, you're not just giving them, hair strands back. You're giving them confidence. You're giving identity and self-esteem. So share this episode if you know someone who needs to hear this. And I hope you all have a great hair day.